going to do is take a couple little blocks of floral foam, just like this, and we're going to be pushing them right up inside our pocket. It's got a great little hole here that you can push them into. And then what I like to do is come from behind and then put in a couple of floral pins to hold it in place. Okay, so a couple of U pins. And I'm going to flip it over real quick. You can see here I put a couple on that side. I'm dipping these into our glue skillet. Got a little glue skillet here to the side. Get a little hot glue and then just push them right in. All right, and that works just fantastically to pop them here in the back. And that just helps hold them in place. So now our frame is ready to start designing on. And I've got a couple of small pieces of foam inside. So our first piece that goes in is our beautiful greenery. So I cut that piece off, but I want to save a couple of these pieces just to kind of use on the sides. So I'll cut 2 of them off here and keep them as whole as I can. And we'll leave the big piece for the back, okay? Now it's up to you how large you want to make yours. How, tall up you want to go. But I'm going to, if I use it right about here, I can kind of push that into the foam. And it'll go about right there. All right, so if you're happy with that, you don't have to trim it off a lot, just a little bit, and I'll put some glue on there. Okay, let's just take off a little bit. And then you are going to need a good pair of wire cutters in order to cut some of these heavy-duty stems, but you probably have one in your stash already. If you haven't been a Blue Merino long, we can always get you the link for the pair I use. Okay, and just push that in. That's going to be right in the back. All right, and that's a great start. Now the next piece I want to use is I want to come in with some of our pretty yellow filler flower. We're going to hold off on our mushrooms for a minute because I want to put a little of this on each side. So I'll just take a couple of pieces of this and pull that apart. Trim that down. Let's put a little bit on each side. And I think this works great to kind of add that natural look. It's that wispy wildflower type look. Now, this is the fun stuff we're going to be working with in our workshop because we'll be doing a bunch of floral designs that are very nature inspired and trending with some really fun Easter type embellishments. So I'm looking forward to that. So 2 on either side. We're going to hold the rest of this for a second. Now you want to grab our bright orange and red picks. Okay, we're going to use one of these coming up. This is going to give us this beautiful lush red poppy and orange in here with some berries. It's just a great combo. And I'm going to put that right in the back. So just trimming down that stem to get it the right size. And then we'll just be pushing this right into the foam in here. I got 2 pieces of foam in there. Let's go a little bit higher with this one. There she blows. Okay. Right going up the back. Oh my gosh, so pretty. This makes such a big, beautiful piece when you're done with it. All right, now grab your other piece, and we're going to take this one and separate it. It's the same spray. We're going to separate it into 3 different pieces. And we're going to leave this first one long because we're going to start to kind of trail down our design a little bit here and let this come down the base. And one of the easiest ways to do that is get a little glue on here. Because this carrot's made with angel vine and flocking, you can just push right through into your foam and go right into the base, just like, isn't that beautiful? And pick a direction and kind of go that way. We'll go to the left over here. I love that. Now take these and thin them out a little bit, and we're going to shake hands, just like I always say in design school. We're going to shake hands with this piece to really give it some depth and dimension. I'm going to go pop it in the glue pot. And we're going to go out to the other side here. Love this. Okay, so a little left, a little right. Now, let's go ahead and get our bow in. And I made the bow on another video, and we will link that video here so you can learn to make your own 3-loop bow. And this one has yellows and pinks and it's got a pop of orange. So it's pulling all these colors together, which looks so good. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on my floral pin. And this is a 3-loop bow. We're going to push that right in up here to the top of the foam. So you should hear it crunch into the foam and you know it's in. And then we're going to let one tail kind of go down and one tail go up. My God, so cute. We're letting it be so whimsical. And this piece come on down. All right, now let's add a little bit more of our red and orange floral. I think we'll come off to this side. So trim this one down too. And then I think we're going to put the carrots and the mushrooms in on our next step. Let me shake hands with this. And let's have this kind of work out to this other side. So I kind of get a good shape working. And filling her in. Yes. I want to hear her crunch on into that foam. You know it's holding on good. Isn't it turning out cute? Are you seeing how cute this thing is? Are you kidding me? So cute. Now, next big things we have to get in are the gorgeous mushrooms, which are so adorable. They are popping the red with the pink and the orange. I love that. And they give it the total cute whimsy look. So we're going to get a little trim on that stem, and we'll have this kind of piece kind of pop up a little high off to this side. And let these puppies come forward. Oh my God. Quit it, y'all. Love these. Okay? And then I'm going to have some mushrooms kind of come down and be growing all fungusy. Get all crazy fungusy on me. Y'all, I've been dying to make this arrangement for y'all. I love to do whimsical but floral inspired pieces. Somebody the other day was asking me to work with more signs and things and mesh and ribbon, and I just, this is what I love to do. I love to floral design with flowers and neat natural type elements. So guys, this is what you're going to see me work with, because this is what I love. Oh my gosh. So we got the beautiful mushrooms rocking out. Now let's get some carrots in. We got these cool carrots that have this neat little piece kind of coming off the bottom. So let's put those in next. So you guys can see this whole thing coming together. Let me make the camera a little bit bigger for y'all. Can you see me? Okay. Let's put these in, kind of going toward the top. So I'm going to take and cut one off. And don't be afraid to do that. You can take a piece and use some of it whole and then break some of it off. I think it'd be fun to have the carrots kind of come out opposite of the mushrooms. And we'll use those side by side, kind of. Let's go in here. Oh my God, you're so cute, carrots. Don't you just love these guys? Oh, I love that little root on them. That is so stinking cute. It's really picking up the orange from the ribbon with the pink. That looks great with the red too. Now this piece we're going to let it kind of come down here. We can have it go right between those mushrooms, or if you want, you can just have the carrots all stay up tall and be in by the bow, whatever you prefer. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of, I'm loving this orange up by the ribbon. So I'm going to put this one in right here in between the bow. Okay, now your final and last job is to really soften all the hard lines being created with the mushrooms and the ribbon. So the way we do that is we use our beautiful wispy yellow filler flower, and we start to bring this in to different sections. So what we're going to do is just cut this down. You can tear it and then just trim it into little small pieces here, so it's easy to work with. And when you're cutting these, you just want a really nice strong stem that can go into the foam. Okay, so just don't cut them up too high. Make sure you keep a strong stem on there. Let's add these cuties in. Soften those lines. So just like I would teach in design school, we're going to use these more to the foreground of the design. That means towards the front. So we're going to bring these towards the front. We already have this kind of color combo in the back, so we're going to bring it a little more forward. But I'm going to take my time and layer this in really pretty. I'm going to pull this gorgeous poppy to the front. Kind of works together in the triangle shape with these two fungus mushrooms. All right, let's get a nice little bunch here of the yellow. And let me have this come down over here by these carrots. And because this is such a soft filler flower and greenery, it doesn't totally cover them up, but it kind of gives some depth to the design. Oh my God, that's so cute. All right, now let's work down. So going down towards the bottom of the cone now. So I'm gonna bring it up a little bit so you can see where we're working down here. Can you see that good? I'm gonna use some of this spilling over. So we've got some of this other greenery here, and let's bring this down too and work it into the bottom. So cute. Oh my God, I love this. I love it when it turns out better than I expected. It's just so whimsical. It's whimsical, but in a flower way, you know? Not in a cheap tchotchke way. It's beautiful. Oh, look at that. Ooh, I'm loving it. Oh my God, y'all. Look at it. Holy mackerel king. Let's put a little bit more this way. That's what my grandpa used to say. Holy mackerel king. Love you, Grandpa. And then I'm putting these over here to this side. Push that in. Oh my gosh, look how whimsical. And see, when we brought a little of that on top of the mushrooms and overlapping the ribbon, we call that breaking the plane of different items. We use that term in design school, and you can see how important it is and how lush this makes us feel. Okay, back here in the background, we started with this bright green, almost neon green. Guess what? We saved a little because it's real important to bring that back to the foreground now. So let's do it. I'm going to start with a little bit of it coming down. Going over here into my glue, getting a little glue on it. I'm going to pop this down. Oh my God. Look at that. Holy crap. That looks good. Okay, let's come up to this top part. I'm going to keep building out right here at my transition. And let's go up a little higher. Yes. 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 And let's have a little bit come out this way. I'm going to pop this right into my bow. Right underneath. I still can get into that foam. Just pop it in. And then we'll put one more little piece this way. Y'all, this is so sweet. It's like you just popped in a garden of exciting, fun, whimsical carrots and mushrooms. And like, I don't even know if we're allowed in this garden because this looks like a private place that somebody worked hard to create something this beautiful. Holy smokes, y'all. Look how cute she turned out. Can you see her little carrot? Oh my goodness, y'all. Blue Merinos. I love her.